Yes.
spherical waves. Okay, but how can we see this? For this, we will make a slit. By making a slit, we are blocking all other sources and only letting this.
So just like a slit, through slit it
Now
moves.
see, we are making plane waves, straight waves. Now see the structure of the waves here. They're spherical, circle.
So that's like a light inference pattern happens, no? Like
This is
that.
happening in
Yes.
water. You can show it in the line also. Without the slit, we see a single spot. This is a plane wave. But if we let it pass through the slit, see the pattern there are
Yes,
alternate
yes,
light
yes.
and dark waves. This happens because sometimes these spherical waves they end up.
So we'll get bright spots and dark spots, no, in that inference fields. Thank you, sir.
Now, I'll add one another solution to this test. Can you guys predict what will happen?
So chemical reaction will happen, surely.
What results you can predict now?
So we are sitting in the dark room, so that luminescence will be happens.
Okay, what will
Fluorescence.
What do you guys see? Yes, a blue color. This is arising because of the luminescence, what you have told. And a chemical reaction is being taking place in the test tube. What is happening is that initially we have taken an oxidizing agent in the test tube. It is bleach, which is sodium hypochlorite, NaOC. To that we have added a substance called luminol. Luminol is a light emitting organic compound. Once this reaction happens, what happens to luminol is that it will get oxidized. Means oxidizing agent is being given to produce oxygen. It will get oxidized. Once it gets oxidized, it will release a light. This is because of a chemical reaction, the light is being produced. This is chemiluminescence. When we are coming to a daily life application, we can explain it in terms of a biological version. You can see fireflies, jellyfish, all these show colors. So how they are showing these colors? Once, this is the chemical version of the biological version of the chemiluminescence happening in these kind of organisms. What happens is that instead of this luminol, there is a compound known as luciferin, which is present in these organisms. When luciferin is reacting with oxygen, it will undergo the oxidation of luciferin and it will produce a slag. So in jellyfish, it will be another kind of luciferin. In fireflies, it will be another kind of luciferin. It's basically a class of compounds. So when it undergoes reaction, when it is being exposed to oxygen, it will undergo the reaction and produce a slag.
Then also you would be able to see some color patterns, right? Do you have any idea why is it so? Like what is the phenomenon behind
It's a rainbow phenomenon.
Sir?
It's a rainbow phenomenon.
Do you know the name?
It's dispersion.
It's actually interference.
Interference.
Like interference, which is a phenomenon in which mixing of light beams will happen. Suppose if you have different colors of light, if they
What experiment it is?
Let's go to ma'am.
So what it has? Which gas it has? Which gas it has? Which gas it has? Hydrogen.
You can listen to the
Okay. Wait.
put in between the balloon. This transformers.
Yes.
Cell phone chargers. Right?
Yes.
What cell phone charger does? It will give you 220 volts in, and it will give you 5 volts output. There is something called transformer inside.
Yes.
So what we have done, we built a transformer with by hand.
Okay.
So there is a difference. On that transformer, the number of turns on the primary is higher than the secondary.
Okay.
So what happens? Higher
So
voltage
step down it happens.
This guy, what we're doing is stepping it up.
Okay.
So what we will do, we will create a high voltage output.
High voltage out.
What we can do.
So there you can produce that. Thank
So it's not a new concept. It's been used for very long time. Like wireless charging. What you are using like in CRTT is 7 years from now. So what you are
So you get a value 2.66, so which is close to 3.1 but far away. So in order to get accurate value, so you have to do this for a large number of steps. So that one we do here is a couple program. Usually when we think of pi, we think of circles.
Yes, ma'am.
But here there are no circles.
Yes.
So just a bunch of straight parallel lines and a bunch of straights. I take this. And you can throw them like randomly anywhere. You can shuffle. Now you can count this number of sticks which are crossing this line and take them away.
which they crossed, only crossed one. No?
Yes. 5. No, that is not. 6, 7,
The two.
9,
The two.
11, 12,
This one.
15, right?
Yes.
You can take this one also. 16, okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So we have 16 here and
Yes,
have a total number of 26 sticks.
Yes.
So we are going to use this formula
Okay.
where it is 2 into total number of sticks, which is 26,
Okay.
divided by 16, right?
Yes.
Number of crossings divided by 16. So you get the value 3.25, which is close to the value of pi 3.14, right?
Okay.
So yeah, that is how we estimate here. So if you want even more accurate estimates of pi,
Okay.
then you have to do the same thing but with a large number of sticks. So we use computer program to do that.
Okay.
So here we do the same experiment with about 8,000 needles. So you can see that as you increase the number of needles, so it approaches this estimate value of 3.42. So you can see the value.
Thank you. Okay.
So this is used to actually capture these harmful gases like
Okay.
this is methane,
Okay.
this is carbon dioxide.
Okay.
So this structure has many different pore sizes.
Okay.
So some of these pores can actually capture this like these gases inside it. So we can use this metal organic framework MOX
Okay.
to actually absorb these harmful gases from the environment.
Which are crossing this line and taking them.
So that's harmful gases can be absorbed through this.
Can be absorbed from the surface. Like 1 kg of this material can absorb thousands of liters of this.
So what we can call this?
We call this metal organic framework MOX. So metal because some
Metal organic free
framework.
framework.
this material is here, we go like this, but then there is, because of all this pushing, goes
Yes,
right.
yes, yes.
This is a very large
So now we can try one more.
So that is some of their these are more than electrons taking energy from outside to go to the outside, and there will be a charge accumulation of this at the same time plus and minus. Okay? So plus and minus will work like as a battery and will follow the current. And those concepts that we are talking about. It is about the voltage, the amount of voltage. So that voltage is
Depends on that temperature difference, right?
one transformer can generate around 1.3.
For delta T of
Delta T, if it is delta T is 200.
200 degrees separation with you, it will generate 1.5 volt.
upper surface and lower surface are made up of ceramic aluminum.
Okay.
That are electrical insulated.
Okay.
When you place this permanent body between two temperature conditions,
Okay.
like one is hot,
Okay. The other one is hot. Okay.
so there is a temperature difference.
Okay.
So that's why the temperature difference creates voltage.
Voltage.
Because electron and holes are getting some kinetic energy and
Yes.
move
Yes, yes. It's great.
hot side to cold side. That's why our fan is running. This is very much called secret effect.
Okay.
Other effect is also there, that is Peltier effect.
Spelt
That is Peltier effect.
Peltier effect.
It is where reverse of
the Seebeck effect.
Okay, Seebeck effect.
We provide electrical energy and we get kinetic thermal energy.
Thermal. So that's the interconversion. Thermal to heat, thermal to electric, electric to thermal.
That if you take your phone inside a lift, you see that signals are not there because lift is made up of metal. But if I wrap this phone inside, if I wrap this phone with aluminum foil, you will not get any signal because aluminum foil blocks or any metal blocks all kinds of signal received by the phone. So but any object like paper does not block. That's how you achieve wireless like transfer of electrical signals and calls or anything from satellite to like radio stations or like anything like television antennas. All those are wireless transfer of power, and this is how electromagnetic induction.
So wireless power through magnetic induction. So just like how you are using a wireless charger for
Wireless chargers for phones. Correct. Absolutely.
My heart hand will be guarded. Totally it will be if I cannot touch my hand, I will show you. This is oil inside the bottle inside the temperature will become the heat will exchange. Okay. Now which color? This is which color? Now touch my hand.
Column by column.
this instrument means the interferometer. This means. Okay.
This is the bright band and these are the dark
So you can start, sir, please.
By applying electricity, we can generate hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. So minimum voltage required to break the hydrogen and oxygen bond is 1.2 kV. If you apply more than 1.2 kV, we can generate hydrogen and oxygen. We can see the one side hydrogen is forming and another side oxygen is forming. But you can see more hydrogen is forming and this side less O2 because you can see 2 moles of H2 giving 2 moles of H2 and 1 mole of
That
water.
hydrogen is collected in this. That oxygen you.
Yeah, I am not collecting.
Yes. Okay.
There is no air. So
And also you can see the water level is decreasing because
Yes.
H2 is converting into the H2 plus O2. That's why water level is decreasing.
Okay.
But also we can use this H2 as a fuel in
Yes.
rockets. But the problem with hydrogen is storage.
Storage
It
is the
highly
problem.
flammable.
Yes, sir.
So we need to be very careful to store the hydrogen.
So this system has to be there itself has to be used and directly that hydrogen has to be converted, has to be conserved.
But if we use solar or wind power, there is no need of burning of coal to generate electricity.
Yes, sir.
That's why we use hydrogen.
Yes.
And also if you use H2 as a fuel, the
Yes.
final product is the H2O. There
Yes.
is no CO2. That's why it is called green hydrogen. So you can see water level is decreasing.
Yes. Now my question is, if we store this hydrogen, it is highly inflammable and it is very dangerous. Now, how to use this system in the vehicles to move? That means directly this system has to be used in the vehicles and directly conversion of hydrogen has to be happened and consumption also has to be happened.
Yeah, but
Then
we need solar or wind power to generate H2O.
that's true.
Yeah, but that is not stable.
Yes.
So that is the problem. If we want to use directly,
How it will be produced? So the hydrogen ఎక్కువ ఉంది. So you can see hydrogen production is more, oxygen production is less. Yes.
So for that it need certain energy. That is called
ఇది నీళ్లు హైడ్రోజన్గా వాటర్గా హైడ్రోజన్గా ఆక్సిజన్గా కన్వర్ట్ అయ్యేది. ఈ హైడ్రోజన్ను ఫ్యూయల్గా యూజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. కానీ ఒకటి ప్రాబ్లం ఏమంటే స్టోరేజ్ ప్రాబ్లం. హైడ్రోజన్ స్టోర్ చేస్తే అది బాంబ్ మాదిరి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. So this is hydrogen peroxide.
no, this is just water with
Water.
a little bit of acid.
Chemical?
Yeah, H2S4. Sulfate.
H2SO.
Very diluted.
Okay. So why we are adding that
To
H2SO?
increase ionic connectivity.
Okay.
I think I explained more in
One time.
this is change of state. And
and we are balancing.
You are which department? Which
Yes, yes, I am from SSU. SSU department here on IISc.
which-
Sridhara sir. Sridhara sir.
what you are studying?
I'm PhD student.
PhD.
So I'm going on photocatalysis and advertising.
Photocatalysis. PhD in which topic?
Photocatalysis.
Photocatalysis. Very good. From
Which,
from which place?
Andhra Pradesh.
ఆంధ్ర తెలుగు ఏ ఊరు
Amlapur.
అమలాపురం వెరీ గుడ్ చూడండి ఆంధ్ర నుంచి వచ్చి చదువుకుంటున్నారు ఎట్లా వచ్చినారు మీరు ఇక్కడికి
Exam ఉంటుంది.
అది డిగ్రీ తర్వాతనా
MSc. MSc.
ఎంఎస్సి తర్వాత
Exam ఉంటుంది. CSA. Gate. అది clear చేసి
గేట్లో హై స్కోర్ వస్తే ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది
interview also. Entry is there.
ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఉంటుంది
So you need to clear that interview.
ఓకే ఓకే వెరీ గుడ్
If any plan have water,
Okay.
your water, okay, in ice or
ఎస్ వెరీ గుడ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ చూస్తారా హైడ్రోజన్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అయింది
my hand is not.
ఓకే హైడ్రోజన్ గ్యాస్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అయింది వింటారు కదా
One end we have a copper electrode. This is a zinc electrode and this is a copper electrode. What happens is that the zinc, it has a natural tendency to lose electrons. Okay? Do you guys know about electronic configuration? Have you heard
No,
of it?
these are 8th class students. They don't know.
Don't worry, next year you will learn. Okay? So this copper, the zinc, it has tendency that it's like I don't want electrons. Okay, you just take my electrons. This copper, it wants electrons. Okay, what we say in this chemistry language is that zinc, it has a lower redox potential. Okay, it loses electrons. So electrons, like you can see this in the right. What happens is that zinc, it is losing electrons and the copper it is gaining. See, zinc, it is losing electrons and it is forming Zn2 plus ions. And copper, it is gaining electrons and the copper ions are forming copper. Because of this electron flow, we have electricity. And that's how we have demonstrated it here. That this is one cell. Because one cell was not enough to generate enough electricity to light this LED, we have two cells. And because, like, do you guys want to try?
ఎస్ సార్ పట్టుకోండి
See, like,
Wait.
just give me 1 minute. I'll show you something. See, whenever this is an LED, okay. Whenever you have an LED, the longer one now that is
This is
positive.
positive.
So what you need to do is, like, do this. This one is the positive. So attach this. Clamp it. Yeah, very nice. Just clamp this one also.
దానికి టచ్ చేయొద్దు దీని మట్టుకే
Try not to touch it. See, you got electricity. Yeah, so using chemicals, we have generated electricity. You will learn about this Daniel cell later in your class.
థ్యాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్
Thank you, thank you.
So once when this magnetic field from this wire interacts with this magnetic field, it causes a force, tangential force, and it causes circular motion. This was how the first motor was
సో
discovered.
దట్ ఈస్ ఎలక్ట్రోమాగ్నెటిక్ ఇండక్షన్ హ్యాపన్స్
But why circular motion?
At each point, the force changes depending on the magnetic field and the current direction.
Come again, please.
For example,
Yes. That is
direction of the induced magnetic field that is opposing to the motion of our magnetic field.
So it's opposite. Yeah.
షో వన్స్ మ్యామ్
they are comparing.
దిస్ ఇస్ నియోడియం మ్యాగ్నెట్ అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఓకే సో దట్ విల్ కమ్ faster than this
This comes slower.
yes
This is because of
so it induces magnetic field.
This is opposing the motion of our magnetic field. Not because it is attracted to the copper pipe.
Yes. So pipe length both are same, but the wires. This is just iron piece. So due to induced field, it is
Induced magnetic field is opposite. The induced current will be like orthogonal to the direction of the
Yes.
movement of the magnet. Induced current will be like this. We can understand. If we are making some flick here,
yes, ma'am.
it will go fast because the induced field will not be able to go
to this.
Okay.
Because it is broken if we are making some slip. So if we are making some slip, we cannot see this effect.
Yes. Thank you.
This is demonstration of lens law.
What is this? You want to see the genie? If you want to see the genie, this is the right place. Okay? You know the Aladdin? Aladdin and Chirag, the story, right? So,
Potassium permanganate, hydrogen peroxide on the snake.
Yes.
no, you want to make the slave? Like we have different story now. I know you know a lot of stories, but we have different story. I will explain. So just like Aladdin, we are lucky to have this conical. Okay? So we gave the genie in the conical. Now, actually our genie is very selfish. He likes that liquid light. Okay? Let me add some. Just wait some time. Okay?
Yes, I will interact, sir. Right?
I will explain.
Yes, sir.
Let me perform that. Demonstration make easy explanation. So, okay, we know the diet of our genie. So, a genie is very selfish. Right? He needs some other diet also. This powder. Genie will come out in the next 5 minutes. This magical powder will make it out. See? Now,
This is water.
I will come. You will learn everything. Fine. Okay. I will explain to you. See, this is liquid light is hydrogen peroxide, one of the bleaching agent. Okay. So in normal case, it decomposes into water and oxygen. Okay, it's very slow process. But if we give add some KMNO4, potassium permanganate. Okay, that reaction will speed as a catalyst. This will increase the rate of reaction. Along with that, it will produce the heat. Now, this water will come out as a vapors because of that heating. Okay, so what your question was, what came out is water molecule, water vapors and the oxygen. You can touch it, you will feel the difference.
No, that's okay.
Heating,
So that
reaction.
it is colored vapors, no?
No, not colored. It is just water vapors.
That's what.
Yeah, water vapors and oxygen.
Okay.
So all are friendly chemicals. There is nothing hazardous in that.
Yes.
Because KMNO4 we are using for water cleaning.
Okay.
Water we are consuming, oxygen we are taking, and heating very controlled. Heating is there.
Yes.
So very safe experiment. If anyone and student want to perform in school,
Charged particles. So what we thought, like how sun was reaction. Try to something similar on. We have the very big vessels. Then we try to study the plasma effect. It's something so hot, like 54 degrees Celsius. How do we contain it in a container? Anything to vent or then it's I guess we don't think that show some reaction to magnetic field or magnet. Very simple. Like we will show you like anything.
This plasma ball is filled with the neon gas. So in the center part there is a Tesla coil. So basically it will emerge the electric field from inside to outside. So electric field will passes through the gas and it will going to ionize the gas. In this ionization we can see through the plasma film. This will also ionize the gas that is inside this tube.
Ionization is not complete in the surface, so even the ionization can be done outside the surface.
Yeah, electric field coming down from
Outside surface.
So plasma probe.
plasma ball.
So in the water, when the muon particle is penetrating through this thermos, there is Cherenkov radiation is happening. So muon has a speed of 0.998 into c, the speed of light. So when the speed of that 0.998 into c exceeds that c by n limit. So the speed of light is basically in water is c by n. N is basically the refractive index.
Yes.
So when that 0.998 into c exceeds the c by n limit, the Cherenkov radiation happens inside of it, and then we get a photons. And Cherenkov radiation is basically made of electromagnetic waves. And electromagnetic wave consists photons. So these photons basically puts on the PMT tube. Inside of it there is a PMT tube. So PMT is basically photomultiplier tube, which gets one photon and uses the photoelectric effect. And by one photon it emits a photoelectron, and by series of chain reactions from one photoelectron it reaches up to 10 to the power 6 photoelectrons by chain reactions. So when there's 10 to the power 6 photoelectrons coming up here in terms of milliampere, it goes to the amplifier here. So in the amplifier it converted to the millivolt pulse. And this millivolt pulse you show in this oscilloscope. So this oscilloscope, this peak is basically encodes the muon particle. It coming from that photons, and photon is basically the muon particle coming from the muon particle. So and then these detections is we are piling up in the histogram. And we are detecting the muon particle.
Thank you.
Compared to nothing, how can there be nothing? There exists nothing on nothing.
Flexible tail is there. It is.
If this had a rigid tail, it
Then it will not move.
Yeah.
But how you are simulating this?
So this is a helmet's coil.
Yes.
It produces the oscillating motion. So what we needed here, we needed to put some oscillating motion for the tails.
Okay.
So we took the helmet tail. This produces the oscillating magnetic field, which produces oscillations.
Okay.
To this photodiode, photodetector. So this converts the light energy into electrical energy. And this electrical energy from this device is converted into light.
Yes.
Okay. So see, there's no actually physically connected to this. Okay. So there's no connection between the these two devices.
Yes.
So to prove that, I'll just block the light. See, there's no sound.
Yes.
Now there is sound.
Yes.
Now there's no sound.
Yes.
So the purpose of this demonstration is that we can use light as a source
Yes.
to transmit information from one point to another.
So that's the Li-Fi.
Yeah, that's the light.
So it is a converter, light to
Light converted to electricity.
electricity. What do we call this device?
It's a photo detector.
Photo detector.
Yes.
Yes.
By mixing them, we can make new colors.
Yes.
So these two we can make, and we can make a new color. This is called cyan. Okay. And if you make this two, we can make yellow color. Okay. And if you make this two, we can make magenta.
Voltage variation.
And if you mix all them together, we get the output.
That is being
Basic colors, RGB color, basic colors.
So by using this color, we can make more colors.
Nowadays we are getting 4K, 8K like that, no? Colors, screen colors, resolutions. 8K, 4K resolutions. So based on that, mixing of number of. Yes.
Because the matters are not nice. Because for magnetism you need a lens.
Game ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
This is to survive.
Game ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ.